Hello my dear international friends, how are you doing today? Welcome again to the Learning Route. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to sell this. So this is a kit I showed you in my previous video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll link it up here somewhere, or you can see in the description box below. So in my last video, I talked about how to make some extra income through kits. First of all, let me know where are you watching from. Because you may not have access to this particular type of candy here where you live, and also let me know if you can sell something on the streets where you live. Here where I live, I can. So I'm going to tell you how I do it. So the first thing you have to know before selling something on the street is that you are not selling a product. Okay, this is the product, but this is only a bridge between you and the client. So what you have to do is you have to try to sell an idea to your client. For example, with this kit I showed you, I'm trying to fund a project that I have. I have a project of building a digital business online, and I have to get some money because of that, and I have to get some money to be able to make that project come true one day. And I have to honestly find a way of making more money. Of course I have my actual job, right? But only my job is not enough, at least where I live, to be able to achieve all of my goals. And in order to achieve my goals, I gotta work, I gotta go the extra mile. I love that expression in English. I gotta go the extra mile. And for that, I decided to create these to make up these kits. So here's what I do. I approach the person politely and I say, excuse me. So my name is Renan, is what I tell them. And I have a project that I'm working on. And in order to make that project come true, I have decided to make up this kit here. And each kit that I sell is a person that gets happy, and another brick that I put in my project. Would you like to help me today with that? Would you like to put a brick in my project today? And then when I say that, many people end up usually buying the product, because the people, they will not buy the product itself, but they will buy the idea that you are selling. If they want to support it, they will buy your product, and that's what I do. So whatever it is that you are trying to sell, you have to think about selling not a product but an idea. Or if it is another type of business that you are creating a product or a service that will help the person, you gotta tell the person what the product will benefit that person in. So for example, what I want to develop is I want to develop a platform for language learning here where I live. I want to help people with language learning because here in the country where I live, many people struggle tremendously learning a language, and I can't understand it quite properly. Why is that? Maybe it's the traditional system of teaching, right? Because at least from my outlook on that, it's not so hard to learn language. I'm talking to you in English. My native language is Portuguese. I'm talking to you in English. I also learned Spanish already, and I'm also learning French, and I can communicate myself, even if poorly at this moment, I can communicate myself a little bit in French and also a little bit in Italian. So I kind of know how to learn a language, and what I want to do is I want to teach people how to learn languages on their own. So in order to do that, that's what I told you. I also taught you how to do that, how to make some extra money. I created a product, and with that product I'm selling an idea to people, and people are supporting that cause, that idea, and I am making some money. You can do that for whatever project you have. For example, if you're trying to buy your first house, you can say, well, hey, excuse me, I'm Renan, and I'm working on buying my own house, my first house. And in order to buy my first house, I decided to create these kits, and it is only, you say the price, and then that's your cause, that's your idea. You're promoting a cause, which is your first house. So you gotta find a way to make some money if you wanna go the extra mile and have success in your life. And like I said in the previous video, success is very subjective. Every person out there will have their own definition of success. I have mine, you may have yours, and everybody out there have theirs. So I hope you like this video. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel to keep seeing the content that we upload here about language learning, about learning in general. And thank you so much for watching up until this moment. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.